Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ava if you are new here, and today we are doing all things birthday. So we celebrated our 2-year-old's birthday recently, and I made her cake. I'm going to be sharing that with you along with a nice donut recipe and plenty of birthday decor. So if you enjoy videos like this, or if you get some inspiration from today's video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start out with making her cake. I'm using the funfetti cake mix. Y'all, I love this cake mix. It is so good, so affordable. The kids love it, and all of the guests loved it, so I decided to go with that. And the theme of her cake is donuts. It came out so cute. I cannot wait for you guys to see it in the end. But we're going to go ahead, whip this all together, and then pour it up and put it in the oven. I'm using this pan baking spray to coat the pans. It did a really good job at helping the cake not stick to the pan. And then these are some 9-inch round pans. So I've always bought my kids cake. I have an 11-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And recently, since we've been at home more, my daughter was watching a video, my 6-year-old was, and she said, Mommy, she saw another mommy making her daughter's cake here on YouTube. And she's like, Mommy, I really want you to make my cake. And I was like, really? I never thought, I didn't know that she wanted me to make her cake. So last year I started out with my 6-year-old and I made her a unicorn cake, and I've just been making their birthday cakes ever since, and they have found so much joy in seeing what Mommy comes up with. But I too have found a lot of joy in just putting the cake together and just showing them. So anyway, this is the donut maker that I'll be using today. I got this off of Amazon, and it also came with the recipes as well, so that made things a lot easier on me. I decided to go with the classic mini donut recipe that was in the book just because I wanted to do something simple. One thing I love about this donut maker is that it didn't make the donuts too big. It made it a very small, cute, round size, and it was just easy to put it on the cake. So I learned as I was making these donuts that measurements are vital, exact measurements. So you just want to make sure, that you are putting the right measurements in, simply because they can either be over sweet or not sweet enough. I will tell you that I think with these measuring cups right here, I did not stop at the little line that's on the inside. So they kind of called for a little bit more sugar. But nevertheless, they still came out really good. First thing first, we're going to put all of the dry ingredients together, and then we're going to put all of the wet ingredients together. We're going to mix them all, and like I said, measurements are super important on donuts just because of the consistency. So just make sure you're taking your time reading through the recipe and going from there. And I just wanted a simple recipe. There are a lot more complex recipes out on the internet that you can find, but I appreciate it with this donut maker that the recipes included were super simple and easy to follow. Likewise for the glaze that you'll see me make later, it was just 3 steps and the glaze was completely done. And another thing, I haven't had my KitchenAid for too long, probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, but I don't use it as much. So when it comes to knowing what heads to put on for what, because I'm not a baker, I don't do a whole lot of baking, but I want to get into it more. I'm still kind of figuring that out. So I wasn't quite sure if I had the right head on for this one, but I kind of went with my gut and went from there. It still came out pretty good. As I mentioned before, my measuring cups were a little off due to the user. There was a line on the inside of the cup, and I didn't go by that line. I actually filled it up to the very top. So as I was mixing, the mixture became very thick. To thin it out, I just added a little bit more milk, and it made it perfect. The only thing I do wish I had done a little bit differently, since I added more milk and more of the other ingredients, was just add a little bit more sugar to make them sweeter. But other than that, it came out really good. Now that our donut mixture is complete, we're going to take it, put it in a gallon bag, seal this bag, and then cut a tip at the bottom, almost like a piping bag, to place the donut mixture onto the donut maker. I am spraying some coconut oil onto the tray here, and that just helped it to not stick. So I feel like that worked really, really good. And here we go. While the donuts are cooling, we're going to go ahead and make the glaze. Again, you don't want the donuts to cool all the way before you add on the glaze. So we're going to be using confectioner's powdered sugar along with some vanilla extract and whole milk. Now, if you want your glaze to be thicker, then I would suggest using a heavy whipping cream. But if you want just a thin glaze, then use whole milk. To make the glaze pop, we're going to add in just a drop of some pink food coloring and stir that in together. This was so satisfying to do. But yeah, it gave a really pretty pink glaze. You can also use any color of your choice, blue, green, whatever you want to use to make whatever color glaze you want. For this step, you're going to need a baking rack, and so the one I got is from Walmart. I was surprised at the price differences when I looked at other stores. I'm a fan of Target, I'm a fan of Amazon, but the racks there were just a little bit more pricier, like $9 and $10, and I got this rack for $3. donuts out of the way, it's time to put the icing on the cake. So I'm going to take off this top layer, and I have just seen and watched so many videos, like, you know, all the caking shows or cake shows on Netflix, watching it with my daughter. So I kind of learned that step from there. But again, it's super easy to flip those cakes right up. And that little turntable that you see, I also got it off of Amazon. Pretty much everything that you're going to see in today's video is from Amazon, other than, you know, the food products. So if you're interested in anything you see, I'll try to link as much as I possibly can. I decided to add this pink icing in the middle, and when we cut into it during the birthday, it was so pretty. So I'm going to base that in the middle, and then I'm going to put the other layer on the top and base the rest of the cake in white icing. So I will tell you guys a little secret about me. I started loving cake probably after my second or third child. I used to not like it at all. Now I love birthday cake. I love birthday cake ice cream, birthday cake candy, birthday cake. So being in a weight loss journey, this definitely does not help. And I love icing. I could eat vanilla icing by itself. I probably had about 2 to 3 teaspoons of this, so I'm gonna have to get back on it after these birthdays are all over with. These little cake smoothers are a game changer. Definitely worth the itty bitty little investment that they are. They're so affordable, but they are such a difference maker when you're applying icing on the cake and just giving it the final touches. So now I'm adding in the cake topper, and then we're going to go in and add the cute little donuts around the cake. I use toothpicks to keep the donuts on there. These are the party packages that I ordered, again, from Amazon. And one thing I love about it is it came with everything I needed. So these are the cute little donut cups, and then her little donut plates, all in this kit. It was less than $20. It had spoons, forks, knives, the napkins, all inclusive. And then in a separate kit that you're going to see right here, this came with like a banner. I ended up not using the banner, but it also came with 2 larger balloons. You see the cake topper here, as well as a balloon arch, and that one was a separate piece as well. So I just overall love the fact that it all came together. It was super easy, took a lot of thinking out, you know, that I didn't have to do. Now, y'all don't laugh at me, but I blew every single one of these balloons up. Why? I don't know. Why on earth I did not just order a blower pump. I later found that after the fact, after the birthday was over, that there are blower pumps online, and they're less than $20 for some of them. So next time I will do that, because y'all, I was about pink and blue after I blew up 20 something balloons. Mind you, I've never blown up balloons before. I've always just, went and got them blown up at the grocery store or something like that. But this year, I said, I'm going to be creative. I'm going to be crafty. I'm going to make her balloon arch. And Lord, y'all, I almost didn't make it to the birthday party. So to keep them all together, it came really in this kit with everything that you need. These are just like, I guess, some little sticky things. I don't know what they're called, but it helped to kind of keep the arch all together. I will tell you this. They also have online, again, I found this after the fact, some Amazon arches, because it was really difficult for my husband and I to hang this and actually get the look that we were going for. So next year, I'll just order the arch, like an arch, and put it on top of that.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
Alright, let's say happy birthday. Happy birthday.
You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added color.